Hi folks, welcome to this week's video. If you've not been here before, my name's Donna and I do a series on flipping lots of things. In this particular video, I'm flipping the vase right at the right back. It's a scalloped skinny vase, tall balloon kind of a vase. So initially I have gone in with black paint and sprayed it, and then adding layers of the filler compound to give it some texture. Once this is done, I will sand it back. I have sanded it back a little bit, and in places that the filler and the paint has come off and you can see the blue of the original vase, but I'm not really too worried about that as there's multiple layers to go. With this vase, I decided to go with the rust effect purely because I thought with the scalloped edges on it, it would make a really good highlight. So now I'm going in with the silver and the blank paint. I'm just spraying it straight onto the surface in areas, little bits of an area at a time, and pushing it in and into the texture, and this is blending it. I could be using normal paint for this, but I'm using excuse me, spray paint. One, because it will dry quicker than normal paint, and I like the texture or the finish that the hammered silver gives. It's not quite as bright as a normal silver paint. So once this is done and the paint is still relatively wet, I don't want it too wet, I'm just going to rub some dirt into it. So this will aid with the aging of it. So it'll take away what's left of the brightness and just leave a hammered silver finish that is a little bit dull but still a little bit shiny, if that makes sense. With the light coat of dirt added, I'm just going to go ahead and with an old soft toothbrush just brush away all the excess, because I just wanted the toning down and the slight brown colour on it, nothing more. So when that is completed, I will go in or start with the brown and the orange, the highlights, and in this also I will be using the spray paint. This is the part of it where I get most nervous, because really it's the make or break, I tend to think. So with going in with the spray paint as well as the orange and the brown, it's just helping with, in my head, it's just helping with that top layer of the blending, and just letting a little bit of the silver again come through. Kind of felt like I was going a little bit crazy there with the orange, but there wasn't enough of the orange coming through. The silver was still relevant, so I just went in and blended it quite a bit. It still does look really bright, but it will tone down with the next layer. With all that blending done and those layers dry, I'm just going to put a wash over it to help again with the blending and to tone it down a little, and just to make sure it all blends in together, rather than you can actually see patches of orange that have, and you can see the brush marks or the sponge marks. In my mind, the wash over top just helps hide that a little. I really like the texture that I added to this and how the paint stuck in the cracks and all the different paint layers are coming together and blending into one. So I'm really happy with how it's turned out. So if you like this video, please a like and subscribe would be amazing, and go ahead and watch some more of my videos. Thank you so much for watching.